Hey everyone, Grace Daniel here, and welcome back to the U.S. Crime Files. This week, authorities in Fayette County, Georgia, released some intense dash cam footage showing a stolen SUV tearing through a neighborhood at over 115 miles per hour. The chase ended dramatically when the driver lost control and flipped the vehicle. The driver, 17-year-old Taylor Simpson, was taken into custody after the crash. Simpson had actually been reported missing earlier that day. Deputies were alerted just before 2:45 p.m. on January 21st about a stolen red SUV from Newnan, about 40 miles southwest of Atlanta. Lieutenant Josh Akins spotted the vehicle, which sped past him and Deputy Nelson near Antioch Road. When they tried to pull the SUV over, the driver refused and took off, sparking a high-speed chase. The dashcam footage shows the SUV swerving dangerously, speeding through residential streets at over 115 mph. Deputies were ready to end the pursuit due to the risk to the public when the SUV suddenly rolled over near Brooks Woozy Road. Simpson was pulled from the wreck and, thankfully, wasn't seriously injured. Simpson now faces numerous charges including speeding, reckless driving, running stop signs, driving without a license, giving a false name to police, obstruction, receiving stolen property, and fleeing from law enforcement. Bond was set totaling $6,500, but Simpson was denied bond and remains in jail. In Oklahoma, a 16-year-old boy was arrested for first-degree murder after allegedly killing his adopted mother and hiding her body in a trash bin outside their home. Deputies responded to a disturbance involving two teens fighting in Edmond on January 28th. Officers had already done a welfare check on the missing woman earlier that day. The neighbor who called 911 said one teen admitted to killing his mother during the fight. The body of 49-year-old Spring Williams was found in a trash bin with injuries consistent with a brutal attack. The suspect, her adopted son Jordan Williams, was arrested and held at a juvenile detention center. Court documents show he admitted to striking her multiple times with a hammer, causing severe injuries. The killing appears premeditated, with prosecutors noting prior threats and false stories about her absence. The motive remains unclear, and the investigation continues. Moving to Texas, 42-year-old Norman Lee Johnson was arrested and charged with capital murder after allegedly driving hours to kill the couple who had adopted his daughter amid a custody dispute. Christopher and Trinette Lopez, both 52, were found shot to death in their Katy home on January 12th. The couple's children and their adopted daughter were asleep upstairs and unharmed. Johnson, the biological father of the 7-year-old girl, had lost custody after a long legal battle and was barred from seeing her without supervision. He allegedly threatened Christopher Lopez months earlier. Johnson was found and arrested in Round Rock on January 27th and remains in custody. If convicted, he could face life without parole or the death penalty. In Cherokee County, Georgia, 47-year-old Courtney Janelle Shaw, an elementary school assistant principal, was arrested for stealing nearly $1,000 worth of merchandise from Walmart stores over several visits last year. Shaw allegedly used a scheme at self-checkout stations, scanning only one item while bagging many. Surveillance footage helped deputies link her to the thefts, and she was arrested on January 19th. Shaw was released on bond and placed on administrative leave from Freehome Elementary School, where she has worked since 2024. The investigation is ongoing. In California, a tech CEO was arrested in connection to the suspicious death of his estranged wife, whose body was found at the bottom of a mountain embankment in November 2025. Authorities believe 66-year-old Gordon Abbas Gdarzi pushed 58-year-old Ariane Pollet to her death, possibly motivated by financial gain. They'd been going through a contentious divorce involving millions in assets. Gdarzi was arrested at his home and faces charges including murder for financial gain, making him eligible for the death penalty. The investigation is ongoing, and he pleads not guilty. In Florida, 32-year-old Alexander Baker Dew's early Valentine's Day plan fell apart when he tried to pay for flowers, chocolates, and a bar tab with obviously fake money marked replica and not legal tender. After the florist called police, Dew went to a strip club and tried to use more counterfeit bills, leading to his arrest. Officers also found cocaine and methamphetamine on him, resulting in additional felony charges. Dew is currently held on a $21,000 bond. In a tragic story from California, a man shot his wife and 2 children before killing himself after warning 911 dispatchers that his house was booby-trapped. Deputies responded to gunshots and screaming on January 27th and found 58-year-old David Valera unresponsive with a pistol inside the home. His wife, Lindsay, and their 2 children were found dead from gunshot wounds. No explosives were found, but the family reportedly had 14 firearms in the house. Neighbors described the family as friendly, though some recalled occasional yelling. The investigation is ongoing. In Illinois, 19-year-old Nadis Ravukus was charged with first-degree murder, homicide of an unborn child, robbery, arson, and animal cruelty after a pregnant woman was stabbed to death during a Facebook Marketplace meetup gone wrong. Eliza Morales, 5 months pregnant, was found dead in her apartment on January 26th with about 70 stab wounds. Her elderly dog was also stabbed but survived. Police say Ravukas killed her after a dispute related to a truck sale, then set fire to the apartment. The investigation is ongoing and the community remains devastated. Before you go, we want to thank you for sticking with us to the end. We're grateful for every like, share, and comment. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.